first off, let me just give a quick introduction here to my sponsor, Jim Stull. Guys, this guy is one of a kind. He truly is. He has just got a heart that's just the size of Texas. And he's just a mountain of knowledge. And I'm grateful to have him as a sponsor. And he is always willing to assist everybody. That's one of the things I just love and respect about him so much. And Jim, I know we were talking earlier today. I'll turn the time over to you. How do you go about and share this? I'll let you do the thing that we were talking about earlier today. I'll just shut up and let you do your thing.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. And Georgia, it's always great to see you. Make it so much more pleasant to look. I'll be quiet. All right. So anyhow, Chad and I were talking today, and we thought, what is it that people really lack sometimes? And what we came up with was, why do people procrastinate? Why do people procrastinate? Why do they put off something that they know they want to do, they need to do it, but they don't do it? And I was thinking about that as Chad and I were talking about it. And I think a lot of times people get overwhelmed with what they're doing. They overestimate what they really can do with just a certain period of time. And the reason that is because so many people don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. And one of the things that we feel that's very important, folks, is that you need to write things down. You need to know where you're going to go, whether it's today, tomorrow, or in the future, whether it's short, medium, or long range. You need to know exactly where you're going to go. The second thing that I feel very important that stops people from achieving what they want to achieve is fear. Fear is the opposite of faith, as we all know. And so many times, people that do not succeed where they want to be and where they want to go, it's because they look at their past failures. Now, talking to Chad this morning, talking to Hal, talking to Scott, here are three individuals. I said, do you have fears about where you're going? And they go, no. Do you have fear of talking to people? No. Well, why? And they said, because we know where we're going. We know what our mission is. And that leads to the final step, the mental map. Stephen Covey says, you have to know who you are. You have to know what you're going to do, what you're going to become. And with Chad and Georgia, they know who they are. So they don't have fear. And, the subconscious can be your greatest ally, or it can be your worst enemy, because it doesn't know if something is real or not. All it knows is that when we put a thought out there, it will put the information out that we asked for. It's like a genie. We say, oh, I'm going to have a difficult time today talking to people. Your wish is my command. The genie will appear and it will do exactly that. Whatever you think about is what you bring about. So hopefully these little tidbits today will help you to realize that people that know where they're going to go are going to get there. Now, before I turn the time back to Chad and Georgia, I had no idea that Hal was calling them the dynamic duo, but that's what today, as I was thinking about it and praying about it, they are. And when you think about that, I'm not saying you're Robin and, Batman and Robin, okay, because Chad will give me a bad time about that. But when you look at Chad, he's kind of like the peanut butter of the sandwich, and Georgia is the jelly. I'm not going to laugh because he'll mute me. But when you take two great personalities like these two individuals have, and great talents, and with these great abilities, and you bring them together, you get great results. And folks, you have no idea what goes behind the scenes, what Chad has done and Georgia now joining, and what they've accomplished already for all of us, but also what they will do in the future in reaching thousands, tens of thousands, and hopefully millions. So Terry and I just want the two of you to know how grateful we are for you. We're grateful that you're here at this time to teach so many and to teach all of us just exactly what we need to do to have success. So back to you, the dynamic duel. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Jim. You're absolutely awesome. And always appreciate talking to you, brother. Seriously, thank you.